reflection is entitled Friends in Faith. I begin with a question for you. Who here today, present among us, is here because of one time or another, a family member, a loved one, or a friend helped you in your relationship with the Lord? And if you've experienced that, I ask you to stand up. I invite you now to take a moment and lift that person or persons to God silently in prayer. And I think we can offer those friends a round of applause as well. And it's possible that this is a gift for being here this morning. If by some chance you've not let that friend or loved one know the impact they've had in your life and in your relationship with the Lord, maybe it's a prompting of the Spirit today for you to reach out and to let them know. Please be seated. I can remember when GPS came on the market. I was working in a high school and was debating about whether or not to get one. And the biggest question I had was, what happens when I make a wrong turn on the way? And a colleague who purchased one of the early versions of the GPS answered my question this way. He said, I took the GPS out for a ride. I programmed in the destination, and then I intentionally kept making wrong turn after wrong turn after wrong turn. And the GPS would say, recalculating, recalculating, recalculating. And then he said, the voice finally said, there is a better way. And there is a better way. This is what our faith journey is all about. As we see throughout the Gospels, in the stories maybe John the Baptist, the shepherds, the sick, the poor, the hungry, we know the list and it goes on, and we hear it in the passage today from Luke. There is a better way. And the better way is the person, Jesus Christ. In his book, The Gospel in Solotanemi, Ernesto Cardinal records his campfire Bible studies. And in the writings about his healing from Luke, they quote from Jose Porfirio Miranda that in the New Testament, the word faith means to believe that Jesus is the Messiah, and that with him has come the Messianic age, the liberation of all the poor and the oppressed of the earth. The better way is a person, and faith is personal. And as often in the case in Scriptures, the relationship between Jesus and myself is shaped and nourished in a community of believers. Yet sometimes, like in today's gospel, like the religious leaders, doubt can creep in. Doubt is the antithesis of faith. Doubt is the antithesis of forgiveness. Doubt is the antithesis of healing, and doubt turns us away from the better way, away from the person of Jesus Christ, and doubt opens the way to sin. In this context, I think we can say sin is turning from the better way. And Jesus, he addresses this doubt directly in the Scripture. He says, why are you thinking these things? Almost in exasperation. Like Jesus is asking, do you not see what's happening here? A person who is paralyzed has been lowered through the roof in the middle of my teaching to be in my presence, for me to be able to forgive his sins and heal his body. And you, who are the guardians of religious tradition, the teachers of religious practice, the Lord was thinking again, O ye of little faith. Because their doubt, and when doubt creeps into our lives, it creates a spiritual and mental barrier in the relationship with the Lord. The book of Hebrews, chapter 11, provides us with a beautiful biblical definition of faith. Faith is the realization of what is hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And we can clearly see this definition at work in the action of the friends of the man who was paralyzed, as we imagine the burning hope they must have had as they struggled to bring their friend on his mat up on the roof, to open the ceiling, and then lower him carefully and safely with their sashes to be in the presence of the Lord. Friends are very important in our life, as the book of Sirach reminds us. Faithful friends are a sturdy shelter. Whoever finds one finds a treasure. Faithful friends are beyond price. No amount can balance their worth. And I know from speaking with people, and I know from a life in ministry, that there can be challenges today with faith in friends, as well as many blessings brought to us because of our friends. Stephanie is going to speak with us now, continuing the theme of faith in friends, and she's going to draw upon inspiration from 3 of her particular friendships.